Hey Autism Ontario, it's me, Patrick. Today, we're going to do some fitness together. We're going to find a few different ways that we can exercise using things that most of us will have around our house, like this chair. Let's get started. Alright, like I said, the first thing that we are going to need is any old chair. What we're going to do is step up and sit down in that chair, but don't get too comfortable, because with our feet planted in front of the chair, we're going to stand straight up and sit right back down. See how I don't use my hands to stand up out of the chair. One more time, stand right up and sit right back down. Let's try this together for 30 seconds. Here we go.
Every time you come around, you know I can't say no. Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control. I can feel the paradise before my world implodes. And tonight had something wonderful.
Next, we're going to get up out of our chair, making sure the chair is nice and sturdy. We're going to place our hands on the front of the chair and put our legs straight out behind us as far as you're comfortable. Now we're going to try some push-ups using the chair to help us out. So I lower myself down by bending my elbows and right back up. Bend my elbows, straighten them back out. Just like with our squats, let's try these together for 30 seconds.
Every pure intention ends when the good times start. Falling over everything to reach the first time spark. It started under neon lights and then it all got dark. I only know how to go too far. My bad habits lead to late nights and in alone conversations with a stranger.
One more exercise using our chair. This time we're going to spin around so our back is pointing to the chair. We're going to have our hands right on the front, just like we just did with our push-ups. And we're going to put our feet out. So see how I'm in the same position as my push-ups, but now my back is facing the chair. I'm going to bend my elbows down and right back up. I let my bum pass right past the front of the chair and then straighten up like I'm ready to sit down. Dip down and back up. We can call these tricep push-ups or tricep dips. We're going to try to do these for 30 seconds together. So bend your elbows nice and low.
Till the fun run out. Now my bad habits lead to late nights and in alone conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use or do. My bad habits lead to white eyes staring into space, and I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, my bad habits.
Alright, and those are 3 great exercises that we can do using any old chair that we have at home. Let's see what's next. For our next exercises together, let's make sure we have something soft on the floor. If for you that's a carpet, that's great. Maybe you have a towel folded up or a yoga mat, whatever you can use to make it more comfortable for you to be down here on the floor. For these next exercises, we're also going to need a ball. Any kind of ball will do. We could use a basketball. We could use a football. We could use a beach ball. Whatever kind of ball you have at home will work just great. Our first exercise with our ball is going to be some Russian twists. The way that we do these can be with our feet flat on the floor or lifted up in front of us. It's totally up to you. Either way, hold your ball, one hand on either side, and we're going to be twisting, touching our ball to the floor, twisting, touching our ball to the other side, just like that. And we're going to try those for 30 seconds together to test them out.
Don't go yet. Go yet, don't go yet. Don't go yet. Go yet, don't go yet. Don't go yet. Go yet, don't go yet. Don't go yet. What you leaving for when my night is yours? Just a little more. Don't go yet. Baby, don't go yet, 'cause I wore this dress for a little drama. And I bet that you think that you know, but you don't, baby, come to mama. I get what I want when I want, and I get it how I wanna, and I want you.
Great job. We're going to hold on to that ball and use it for one more exercise. For this one, we're going to lay right out on our back. Hold that ball the same way, one hand on either side, but put it over your head just like this. Now we're going to keep our legs together. We're going to lift our legs up and sit up to try and touch our ball to our toes. One more time, lift our legs up, touch our ball to our toes. We're going to try these together for 30 seconds and see how we do. Hold on to that ball nice and tight. Here we go. Awesome job. All right, next we're doing some exercises that we're going to need a couple of stairs for. If you have stairs inside that are safe to use, that's great. I'm going to use some outside, meaning I also need to make sure I've got a nice sturdy pair of shoes to do these exercises in. Either way, let's see what we're going to do. First, we're going to try some step-ups. Take one foot, put it on the first step. The other foot, I just touch it to the next step before bringing it right back down and returning to the bottom. Then I'm going to start with my other foot, put it on that first step, touch my other foot to the next step before bringing it down and returning to my first position. So switch the foot that you start with each and every time. We're going to try these together for 30 seconds. Let's go.
I think you'll make it out, no doubt. I think you'll land on your 2 feet. I think you'll figure these things out. Saying slow your roll. You think the words stuck on my own. I'll brand it on the side of your face when you don't know if anyone's home. And I know that you know that I know that you know it's hard. You don't have to spend your weekends in the dark. Yeah, I know it's hard. Trying to find somebody.
Awesome job. Next, instead of stepping onto that first stair, we are going to hop up there with both feet. Make sure you're being very careful. Only try this one if you feel safe. Keep my feet together, hop up to that first step before hopping back down. If you want to, you can hop up and then step back down instead. Either way, Let's try these together for 30 seconds.
Please don't move, I think you're messing up your groove. I think you're overthinking this conversation. Just get up, baby, and lose your mind. And I'll be there, right behind to follow suit. You're secretly in love with you. Don't be afraid to show those fools. And I know that you know that I know that you know it's hard. You don't have to spend your weekends in the dark. Yeah, I know it's hard. Trying to find somebody to love. Come visit me on the West Coast, baby, I let go. Won't care about the things they say that we can't do. They hate you out on the East Coast, give you no feet those. My heart is breaking, knowing you're not living like you. Come visit me on the West Coast.
Awesome job. Our third and final exercise using our set of stairs is going to just be touching our foot to the top of that first stair before putting it down, then with the other foot before putting it down. So this one we can do a little bit quicker as we just lift and touch our feet to that first step. We're going to try these together for 30 seconds. Here we go.
If all of the kings had their queens on the throne, we would pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your own. Can't live without me, you wanna, but you can't. Nah. Think it's funny, but honey, can't run the show on your own. I can feel my body shake, there's only so much I can take. I'll show you how a real queen behaves. No damsel in distress, don't need to save me. Once I stop breathing fire, you can't tame me. And you might think I'm weak without a sword, but if I had one, it'd be bigger than yours. If all of the kings had their queens on the throne, we would pop champagne.
Awesome job. All right, for our last couple of exercises, you need to find a space outside that you can use, as well as a couple of objects. I'm using 2 bean bags, but anything you can hold comfortably in your hand will work just fine. Let's see what we're going to do. So we're going to take one of our objects, put it on the ground, take 5 or so big steps, and put your other object down there. Now we're going to run back and forth, switching the places our objects are in.
Toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your own. Interested king can move one space at a time, but queens are free to go wherever they like. You get too close, you'll get a royalty high. So breathe it in to feel alive. All the kings had their queens on the throne. We will pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are.
Using those same 2 objects, put one down, take about 5 steps over, and put the other one down. Now we're going to be part of that gold medal winning Canadian soccer team. We're playing goalie. Shuffle to one side, block a shot. Shuffle to the other side, block a shot over there. So we're sidestepping to each object and reaching to block that ball. Here we go.
I want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I want you to know that I'm all yours. You and me, we're the same force. I want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I want you to know that I'm all yours. You and me run the same
Now, since we're outside and we have all this space, we're going to take advantage of that and cool down a bit by reaching up as high as we can before we reach down towards our toes. Next, we'll reach our arms to the sides and twist one way and hold it before twisting the other way. Let's do that a couple more times.